The game of baseball was first played in the United States in 1792, but the first official team to play were the New York Knickerbockers, who were created in 1845. These New Yorkers created the basic rules for baseball we still use today. Even though we use the same rules today, there are a few that are no longer practiced. One rule that is no longer in use that I found interesting is that you used to be able to get out by another player throwing the ball at you, or as it was called back in the day, plugging. It sort of reminds me of wiffle ball rules, except it seems much more painful. As time went on, the rules were adjusted and more teams were created. Without baseball's early history, it wouldn't exist anywhere in the world today. Okay, let's fast forward to present time. Baseball has come a long way since playing with a stick and a leather ball. Today, baseball is a world-known and played sport. Two locations where baseball is huge is in the United States and the other is on the island of Japan. Both of these countries play the same game by the same rules, yet they are a completely different experience. You might be wondering, how is that possible? Well, let me share it with you. Baseball is said to be America's pastime, and I believe it is. In America, we have the MLB, or Major League Baseball. In this league, there are 30 teams, all named after a location in the United States where they are located. For example, we have the New York Yankees, the Boston Red Sox, Colorado Rockies, and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Not to pick any favorites, but the Pirates are my team. Go Bucks! In the MLB, there are two leagues, the American League and the National League. Each league has 15 teams in it. These teams play in a season of 162 games where they are all competing for a World Series. The stadiums around the United States are truly one of a kind. Each stadium holds up to tens of thousands of people during the games. American baseball games are a great place to take the family or go with a group of friends to the ballpark. It truly is an American tradition. Now let's go to the other side of the globe and see how the Japanese do baseball. Baseball was introduced to Japan in 1872 by Horace Wilson, who taught it at the Keisei School in Tokyo, Japan. Their first baseball team was created in 1878 and was named the Shimbashi Athletic Club. Ever since then, baseball in Japan has boomed. Today, baseball in Japan is one of its most popular sports. The professional baseball league in Japan is called Nippon Professional Baseball. In this league, there are 12 teams. Unlike American baseball, these teams are named after their corporate owners, not the location in which they play in. Some of these teams include the Hanshin Tigers, the Hiroshima Toyo Carp, Cebu Lions, and the Fukuoka SoftBank Hawks. Just like American baseball, there are two leagues, the Pacific League and the Central League. The thing that makes Japanese baseball so unique and different from American baseball is how the fans react during the game. This unique atmosphere all has to do with their very calm and laid-back culture. One interesting fact about Japanese games is that when there's a foul ball hit into the stands, the fans don't jump and fight over who's going to get it. The reason they aren't climbing all over each other and giving each other elbows to the face for the ball is because whoever catches it has to give it back to the usher, who then gives it back into the game. Another difference between American fans and Japanese fans is that the Japanese are much louder than Americans. Japanese yell and cheer for their team, but they also bang drums, blow whistles, and recite chants whenever their home team is batting. When the visiting team is up, instead of cheering against them, the fans are quiet. The Japanese fans will instead relax, sit, drink, eat, and talk business. As you can see, American baseball and Japanese baseball are pretty close to being the same. Same rules, same equipment. The thing that separates the two has to be how they are totally different cultures. Even though they share their differences, they both have one huge thing in common: the love for baseball.